combo deck using Saheeli. I know, everyone hates playing against combo decks, especially the Saheeli Felidar Guardian decks that literally everyone was running when Aether Revolt came out a few weeks back. But while this does run a Saheeli combo, we're not running white in this deck, so no Felidar Guardian, no infinite combo. The Guardian is probably going to get banned in a week or two anyways, so why not pull him now? And start things off, might as well get this one out of the way, Saheeli Rai. Running 4 of her, and she's our only planeswalker and part of our winning combo. Does have a little more use, but the main thing you'll be doing with her is making tokens. Next up, we'll go to the creatures, and for our first creature, we've got Combustible Gearhulk. This isn't the main beater for the deck, but if you're having trouble putting the combo together, he can definitely put in some work, either stalling or getting you 3 cards close. Decimator of the Provinces is up next. Pretty straightforward card. He's a very, very big body that gives other creatures +2/+2 and trample until end of turn. At 10 mana, you probably won't be hard casting him, but with Emerge, you can definitely get him out for 3 green. Not that hard to do. He's not something for the early game at all, and that's why we're only running 2 of them. Next, we've got Glint-Nest Crane. A 1/3 flyer to block with, and as an added bonus, Glint-Nest Crane also gives us an artifact from the top 4 cards of your deck. That's really important for assembling your combo. And to get the mana moving, we've got Servant of the Conduit. Pretty simple mana dork, and it gives you 2 energy for either Aether Hub or just to use with itself. This is a card you definitely want to open with if you're trying to go for the turn 5 win. Next, Sin Prodder. Great utility here. Every turn, either you're doing damage with him or he's drawing you a card. You just can't go wrong. And finally, for the last of our creatures, Verdurous Gearhulk. This is our game winner right here. A 4/4 with trample for 5 isn't bad, but its ability is what will win us the game. Getting 4+1/+1 counters amazing, especially when you can trigger it more than once. Moving on to the spells, we've got Glimmer of Genius as a 3 of, scry 2, draw 2, and you get 2 energy. Yes. Just yes. Harnessed Lightning we're running 4 of. This is your main way of dealing with big threats. By itself it can only deal 3 damage, but if you have energy stored up, you can do much, much more. Attune with the Aether is 4 of. It's really, really helpful to speed up the deck. You get a land from your deck, and you get 2 energy. Always worth the 1 green mana. And lastly, for our spells, we've got Saheeli's Artistry. This card is what really pulls the combo together. If you use this on a regular creature, you can only make 1 copy of it. But use this on an artifact creature and you can make 2 copies. Really making it worth the 6 mana to cast it, and it's really what will ultimately break this deck and get you the win. Looking at the land, we're running 4 Aether Hub, 4 Botanical Sanctum, 4 Cinder Glade, 4 Spirebluff Canal, 2 mountain, 2 forest, and 2 islands. Now, I was really, really surprised at how consistently this deck actually wins on turns 5, and I know you're all wanting to know how to do it, and here's the way you get it done. Turn 1, you play Aether Hub, tap it for a green mana, and play Attune with the Aether, fetching you a forest, and giving you 2 more energy. Turn 2, play Botanical Sanctum, tap it for green, and tap Aether Hub to play Servant of the Conduit. Play a Spirebluff Canal, covering all your necessary colors. Pay 3 for Saheeli, and while you don't need to +1 her, it doesn't hurt. Turn 4, play your forest, and using all available mana, you're going to go ahead and cast your Verdurous Gearhulk. His Enter the Battlefield effect will trigger, and put all the counters on him. Next, we'll make a copy using Saheeli, and when the token enters the battlefield, his ability will trigger, and you're going to go ahead and put all 4 of the counters on your original Gearhulk. And once you have the counters on him, swing for 4 with your clone. Turn 5, play Saheeli's Artistry, making 2 copies of Verdurous Gearhulk, and when the 2 copies enter the battlefield and their abilities trigger, put all those counters on your original Gearhulk, and you should now have 2 4/4s with trample and a 20/20 with trample. Swing for the win. And while Verdurous Gearhulk is the main target for your combo, you can easily overwhelm your opponent with 3 6/6 Combustible Gearhulks. Now let's have a look at the sideboard. Negate, we're running 4 of. Blossoming Defense and Shock, we're running 3 each of. These cards are all in case of a faster, more aggressive deck. We're running 3 Appetite for the Unnatural. Great against other artifact-heavy decks, and you will see them, trust me. And lastly, we've got 2 Nissa Voice of Zendikar. She's really here to add blockers and occasionally buff what you already have. But anyways, this has been Turn 5 Saheeli Hulk. If you like this video and the deck, don't forget to leave a like, and let me know what you thought down in the comments, if it sounds like something that you would want to run at FNM, or just something you'd like to test out with your friends. Let me know down in the comments. And as always, have a great day, guys.